From being one of the most beloved streamers in the world to becoming widely hated online for her absurd takes.
And we hate the rich.
Before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a new video. Now let's back to the topic. Pokimane's arrogant downfall didn't happen overnight. It was years in the making. The first crack in Pokimane's wholesome personality showed up in 2019 when she began filing copyright claims on videos that featured her, even when it was just screenshots or short clips. Pokimane's own streams mostly involve her reacting to other people's content while chatting with her viewers. So when she copy-strike YouTuber Bobax's video, which was a simple recap of her feud with Keemstar, the internet wasn't just surprised, it was pissed. And that's when PewDiePie stepped in. In his video titled "Stop Doing This," PewDiePie mentioned Pokimane by name, and while he said he understood her reasons, he wasn't about to give her a free pass.
So basically this Twitter drama became an even bigger drama thanks to the YouTube algorithm. So in a way, I can understand why you want to take down this video, because this selected thing blows up and becomes even bigger.
Without any yelling or insults, PewDiePie explained why abusing copyright tools was a dangerous precedent.
Is that you're just drawing more attention to it. It's the Streisand effect every single time. The more you try and hide something, the more people are gonna find out about it.
PewDiePie also pointed out how it's pretty hypocritical to copy strike others when your own content is built on reacting to theirs.
All these people that I brought up today have examples of using other people's content for their own content. They could all get copyright striked just the same way they copyright strike other people or claim their videos.
As more and more people watched the videos, Pokimane's wholesome persona image started to fall apart. But right when the backlash peaked, Pokimane did what most creators never do. She actually listened.
PewDiePie actually hit the nail right on the head.
So in a way, I can understand why you want to take down this video.
But again, PewDiePie was in the right by saying,
But the problem here is that you're just drawing more attention to it.
trying to hide all that drama only ended up bringing more attention to it. Again, in the moment, I was just doing that because I thought it was something that would calm down all the drama.
She responded publicly and admitted that she was in the wrong, and instead of doubling down, she stepped back and apologized.
Although I was legally within my right to take down the video, morally and as a content creator, it wasn't something that I should have done because, I mean, at the end of the day, those were tweets that me and Keem made publicly and videos that we made publicly. So I totally apologize for that.
And for once, the internet actually respected her for that. But unfortunately, she didn't learn much from this incident. Because in 2020, YouTuber It's a Gundam dropped a video titled "Simp Willingly Goes Homeless for Pokimane," where he made fun of Pokimane's fan base. Gundam shared a conversation between two fans where one of them mentioned how he donated $1,000 to Pokimane despite being 4 months behind on his rent. It's a Gundam used this example to criticize the parasocial behavior in Pokimane's community. He mentioned how some of her fans were so obsessive and delusional that they believed if they donated enough money, it might give them a chance to date Pokimane herself. On top of that, It's a Gundam mocked Pokimane's style of content, saying it mostly involves reaction content and lazily copying Fortnite dances, and somehow racking up millions of views. Pokimane saw this video as a direct attack on her fan base and didn't take it lightly. On her stream, Pokimane didn't only criticize It's a Gundam for calling her out, but more controversially, she also called out the sponsor of the video.
To be fair, I actually can't believe anyone would sponsor these shenanigans.
This sparked major backlash. Many felt that Pokimane had crossed the line by publicly going after a creator sponsor. Thousands of Pokimane's fans flooded It's a Gundam's content with negative comments, almost proving his point about how obsessive her community could be. Pokimane didn't respond to any of the actual points of a Gundam. Instead, she focused on shutting his voice down. And when people started calling her out on this, she doubled down and said how content that spread lies. Misinformation and insults based on their looks shouldn't be sponsored. The fact that a large streamer used her platform to potentially impact someone's income didn't sit well with many viewers. And for the first time, they started seeing a different side of Pokimane. But Pokimane's year wasn't about to get any better, because during one of her live streams, Pokimane accidentally opened a tab in her browser containing a scene from an adult film.
Wait, we saw this, right?
The moment lasted barely a second. Most people wouldn't have noticed, but this was the Twitch chat, and the Twitch chat doesn't miss a thing. Clips were made instantly, and what should have been a fleeting mistake was now being replayed and turned into content by countless creators. Pokimane acted fast and quickly took the stream down and claimed it was accidental. But then came the real controversy. Twitch, which is notorious to ban people for way less offensive things, didn't ban her. On top of that, they didn't even give her a suspension. Pokimane later tweeted that she only got a warning for the incident, but when she joked that at least it made for a good meme, a lot of people weren't laughing. But that wasn't the last issue in 2020, because Pokimane was about to face one of the most infamous internet feuds. This time with ex-YouTuber Leaf is here. Leafy was quietly watching Pokimane's behavior over the years, and after the latest It's a Gundam drama, he finally had enough. Leafy uploaded a series of videos targeting Pokimane, criticizing everything. He also claimed Pokimane added nothing original to the content world, and that most of her streams were just low-effort reaction videos. Then came the claim that changed everything when Leafy accused Pokimane of hiding a boyfriend from her audience. While Leafy provided zero evidence for his claims, that didn't stop the internet from treating it like a fact. The hashtag Pokimane spread rapidly across social media, and surprisingly, it wasn't just haters who joined in. The loudest reactions came from some of her own fans. Many of them felt betrayed that Pokimane would hide such info, even though Pokimane had never promised she was single. The idea that she might be in a relationship shattered the parasocial image some fans had built up over the years. While Leafy got banned from YouTube for breaking their harassment policies, the controversy around Pokimane didn't disappear with him. She tried to joke it off and posted a photo of herself standing next to a cardboard cutout of Barack Obama, labeling him as her boyfriend. With everything spiraling at once, Pokimane announced she'd be stepping away from streaming for a month to focus on her mental health. But instead of calming things down, the timing only made it worse. To fans, it felt like she was walking away right when they wanted answers. Fans kept asking for an explanation, and things got so loud that Pokimane's vacation turned into a nightmare. She ended up cutting her vacation short, posting an apology just 2 weeks into her 4-week break. In the video, Pokimane admitted she shouldn't have gone on vacation before responding to the growing criticism and questions from her fans.
I planned a vacation for around this time, but I honestly should not have taken any time off prior to acknowledging or addressing or apologizing for these things.
Pokimane didn't ignore the past drama, and in her video she took a moment to address the controversy, with Gundam admitting that no matter how she felt about his video, she shouldn't have gone after his sponsors.
I'm very, very sorry, and I'll make sure that in the future, if I am to comment on any part of a video, it's just its actual contents, not the sponsors, and also not to encourage my community or my viewers to leave any sort of negative feedback.
After the apology, it felt like Pokimane had finally put the drama behind her, and for the next 3 years, things went smoothly for the most part. But nothing did as much damage to Pokimane's personality as something that was supposed to help her feel closer to her fans. Because when Pokimane launched her brand of healthy cookies called Menina Snacks in 2023, she couldn't have imagined the response her cookies would get. The cookies were priced at $28 for a pack of 4, which many fans already found outrageous, but the worst part was yet to come. Some fans did a little bit of research and found out that Pokimane's cookies were a bit too similar to another cookie brand named Tozy Midnight Mini Cookie. On top of that, Pokimane's cookies had the same manufacturer as Tozy's cookies, and the internet started making assumptions whether Pokimane was just buying $10 cookies from Toy and selling it for almost 3 times the price. Pokimane jumped in to defend herself, saying mine has been her passion project for the last 2 years, and the pricing simply reflects the quality of the cookies. But when the backlash didn't stop, Pokimane ended up saying something she most likely still regrets. She was tired of hearing complaints about the cookie prices, so she looked straight into the camera and had a message for anyone saying they couldn't afford it.
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
For a lot of fans, this was the last wrong. They watched a streamer go from nothing to millionaire status, and now she was talking down to the very people who helped her get there. Even Moist Critical jumped in and called Pokimane out of touch for bullying her own fans.
I don't know what would possess her to say something so rude and nasty to the audience she is trying to sell this product to directly shame the consumer that you want to buy into your product is a galaxy brain tactic. A strategy that I'm not sure the success rate of.
And when the public opinion quickly turned against her, Pokimane gave a half-hearted apology about how she was just joking. But fans have seen this before. Every time she messed up, it was never her fault. It was always a joke, or she wasn't being serious. In April of 2025, Pokimane decided to go live from the streets of Paris with a fellow streamer and Face Clan member, Jason. While sitting on a yacht, Pokimane said something that put her back in the spotlight, but for all the wrong reasons.
The wealth disparity is getting bad.
The wage gap, I hate that shit.
No, wealth disparity.
Wealth disparity.
Wage gap is like between men and women. Men and women, we love each other.
Facts.
And we hate the rich.
Even Jason had to step in as he asked Pokimane, isn't she rich herself?
Aren't you the rich?
No! Like the ultra rich, the ultra giga rich,
You have to
unnecessarily
clarify.
rich.
They're gonna clip that and then it's gonna make you look bad.
Oh.
You
The
gotta
ultra
say
giga
the billionaires.
The billionaires.
Because you are rich.
The Bezos.
As soon as the internet saw that clip, things got messy. People started calling her tone deaf because when a millionaire streaming from Paris in designer clothes starts talking about hating the rich, the irony pretty much writes itself. Around the same time, another clip began circulating online. This one showed Pokimane casually spending hundreds of dollars on designer mugs.
Don't look at the price. Don't look at the price. But guys, they are works of art. Let's be so for real.
Here was a streamer with millions in the bank telling ordinary people to hate the rich while she enjoyed every privilege of wealth herself. By now, Pokimane was slowly losing the credibility she once had. People weren't taking her opinions as seriously anymore. A prime example of this showed up on July 2nd, 2025, when everyone was talking about the Diddy trial. The jury gave a verdict that surprised a lot of people. Diddy was found not guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking. Pokimane once again stepped forward and tweeted, "Believe the victims." But people saw the virtue signaling from a mile away. Within minutes, fans started calling her out, reminding everyone that she had openly mocked Amber Heard during her trial versus Johnny Depp. So once again, her message felt very hypocritical, like Pokimane only believed victims when it fit her narrative or matched the public mood. She ended up apologizing again, saying she had already deleted those videos a long time ago, but even that apology felt hollow. As fans demanded, she apologized to Amber Heard directly for the damage she'd done to her reputation. The fans were trying to make a point that anyone on the internet can claim to be a victim. So when Pokimane makes a blanket statement about believing victims, it feels less like a real support and more like a quick shortcut to the moral high ground without accountability. No matter how much Pokimane tries to move forward, the past always catches up, because every time Pokimane tries to be relatable, she can't hide her true personality.